Lucy. Lucy's gonna join. Come sit, sweetheart. She's gonna join for a little bit. It's been a while since I've done a coffee with Karina, and it's just busy year and things like that, but I feel like it's really important for me to sit down and have a chat with you guys. So really, I am about to have a very, very serious talk with you. No, I'm just kidding, really not. I just want this to be, this might be a very chit-chatty video where I kind of go off in tangents, or I decide that I'm gonna, sit and focus, and she may be very distracting throughout the whole chat. But basically, I've had a few questions throughout the year, wondering why I've changed my planner setup, how I managed to go from having so many happy planner stickers and getting my stash down to what it is now, and what is going to be happening in 2022. So really the first thing I want to say is that in the beginning of 2021, I had 7 planners. Just think about that. 7 planners. So I had one for the hand lettering, which I had very high hopes for how that was going to work out. I was going to film a video on that every week, and you guys could follow along with that. More on that later. The second one was my memory planner. And I had fallen so far behind on my 2020 planner that it took me a good couple of weeks on being on vacation to catch up on about 4 months of memory planning. Then the third one was my classic horizontal happy planner, which I use as a journal, which I still do use now. Then I used a classic fitness planner for tracking my meals and my workouts. Then I used the classic hourly vertical with the classic daily pages for work. That's what, 5? Yeah, so I had 2 big, 3 classic, and 2 mini. And the mini dashboard was my everyday planner, and then the mini vertical was my social media planner. So 7 planners, 7 different layouts, and I was so excited about the prospect of being able to film 7 different types of videos for you guys, and being able to see how these different spreads and different planners and different layouts could be used for different types of purposes. I was really excited to be able to have that, but I quickly learned that if you are only using a planner to be able to film YouTube videos to try and increase views, it's gonna get tiring and overwhelming very, very quickly. I was very grateful, and still am very grateful, and I was very blessed to get so many great items from the Happy Planner that I didn't really have to purchase any new planners for myself. All the planners that I had were basically from what I had received as a squad member. But there were also so many stickers and so many accessories that I received that I wasn't going to use on a day-to-day basis. And I quickly discovered going into 2021 that I had so much stuff. And if you guys remember me from before I joined the squad, I was very much about simplicity and minimalism, and really only buying what you love and what you feel you'll need and what you'll use. And it felt as if my time on the squad kind of got away from that because of how much planner items I received by being on the squad. And I was very grateful for it, and I was able to promote the items and show them off to everybody, but me personally, I wasn't going to use them because a lot of the items weren't really my style. So what I did, actually, and I did this from the very beginning of my squad term, was I actually would kind of filter out what I knew I would use, and then the items that I knew I wasn't going to use, I actually gave them to friends or planners nearby who I knew would use them. Now, I did get a little bit of flack from a YouTube viewer who wasn't very happy that I wasn't giving them away to other viewers. And, I'm sorry that this person felt that way, but they were, at the end of the day, my items to give away as I wanted to do with what I wanted. And I thought that giving them to those who were close to me is just a very good way of being able to spread that. One of the things that I also realized throughout 2021 was that I was filming 7 videos a week, and then when we received new items from the Happy Planner, I would have to film those videos as well, so the unboxings and the flip throughs. So it became a lot of work filming things for YouTube, decorating spreads, and it felt more like work versus something that was supposed to be really fun. And it was fun. I had a great time with the squad members who I still absolutely think the world of. It was just a lot of stuff for me to, a lot of planner stuff for me to deal with. So from very early on, I didn't hoard or keep anything. I gave away what I knew I wasn't going to use. And then come maybe middle of February, I basically figured out that the hand lettering was just not going to do it. The hand lettering videos took me at least a good hour to film, and then at least another half hour to edit the video, and then another, who knows, 15 minutes to upload the video to YouTube. So those took a lot of work, and while they were fun and I got great feedback on them, they just felt too much like work, and I lost the love in doing them. Same with the memory planner. I got into a great habit in 2020 of taking pictures every day, so I had a lot to choose from and to be able to fill my 2020 planner, but I kind of got out of the habit in 2021, but 2021 also became very busy. It felt just like so much stuff for me to have to try and catch up on, and by the time I got to February, I thought, I'm already so far behind. I decided to not continue with it, and that was okay. So that's already 2 planners down. I was down to 5 by the time we got to March. But by the time we were getting to about April or May, towards the end of the squad term, I was trying to figure out how to really minimize the setup that I had, because I was getting to the point where I was filming the daily videos or the daily pages for my work planner, and I dreaded it. I really dreaded the process of filming that, of decorating them, and there were even a few times where I didn't use the pages in the end. So I just thought it was a waste of, for one, my time, but 2, a waste of these beautiful planner stickers and planner pages that other people could be making full use of. So towards the end of May, towards the end of May, I had started looking at different planner systems to try and figure out a way to really simplify my system, because I didn't want to necessarily have one planner for every single thing. I wanted to try and combine them as much as I possibly could. So, doing a lot of talking, need coffee. So I had been doing a lot of research. I say a lot of research, but my research does consist of watching a lot of YouTube videos of other planners who have great systems. So I watched a lot of Helen Wang's, the Coffee Monsters Co. I watched a lot of her hobonichi videos. Lindsay Scribbles has great hobonichi videos. I found a lot of other YouTubers there with great videos on the hobonichi cousin, the hobonichi weeks, and they had very functional and simplistic spreads. Some used stickers, some didn't, and I just became very, very inspired by the way that they could use such a, I guess, small planner, because the weeks is much smaller compared to the big or the classic Happy Planner, but how they could fit so much into this small planner and really make it work for them. And that the layouts in these planners don't really, for me, I don't felt they really constricted the way that you could use them. And at that point in May, I hadn't realized, I tried to find a hobonichi that started mid-year, and I know that they have the Cousin of X that start mid-year, but I just couldn't find one that was within my price range that could arrive by July. So this is when I discovered Hemlock and Oak. They are a Canadian planner company based out of British Columbia, so just the province over from me. And they actually had a printable of their layout on the website, so you could give it a try while you were waiting for the planner to come in the mail. And I was so glad that I did, because they have an hourly vertical layout that is very similar to the hobonichi cousin. And after using the hourly vertical layout for my work planner, I really loved that layout for an everyday type of planner. So that's when I switched to the Hemlock and Oak for my I wanted to use it for my social media, my fitness, and my everyday. So trying to fit 3 of my planners into one, the Hemlock and Oak. And then for my work planner, I had received an Archer and Olive / Amy Tangerine collaboration planner back in, I believe, January. And I hadn't used it yet. So I decided then this would be a good time to try out this layout to see if it would work for me. And I started using it, I believe, mid-June. And I found that the layout really worked for me. I was able to still be really creative with I say a lot for me, a lot of stickers, but still have plenty of room for it to be really functional. And I really enjoyed playing with that layout. And then I still had my horizontal happy planner as a journal because I couldn't part with that. That was the one planner that I felt that I had to finish out for the year. I couldn't stop a journal midway through and then switch to something else. I thought, if anything, a journal for me had to be finished from the beginning of January to the end of December, so that when I do look back on it, I have a full year to look through rather than think, where is the second half of the year? I don't know what happened to my journaling the second half of the year. So really from June onwards, I had gone from 7 to literally 3 planners, and I was really happy with my progress for downsizing the amount of planners that I was using at that point. And at that point as well, I decided I would also downsize the size of my sticker stash, because at that point, I think I had about 5 Happy Planner sticker storage boxes full. I had, I believe, 4 or 5 mega sticker books, and I really wanted to try and focus on purchasing from smaller shops and really only buying what I was going to use. So I did several stages of downsizing my sticker stash. I went from going through every sticker book and basically looking through, I think the first part of it was looking through all the sticker books and thinking, do I actually use this? No, and then putting it to the side. And it was almost like a Marie Kondo method of, am I going to use it? Does this still bring me joy? No, but thank you, here you go. And I had to be very cut and dry with it. I didn't want to be like, oh, but I may use it. If I start to think like that, I would have kept everything but never actually used it. So I was very black and white about the whole process. I really had to ask myself, when was the last time you used this? Will you actually use it? Do you love it enough to keep it? So I went through that stage several times. The first time, I think I got rid of about 40 sticker books out of over 120 that I had. The second time I got rid of another 30. And then I think the third and final time that I did do the downsize, I got rid of another, I believe it was another 30 to that point. Yeah, so now I only have 1 Happy Planner sticker storage box left, and it's not even packed full. And the sticker books that are in it are florals and boxes. What I've also done with other sticker books is, you know that there are going to be some sticker books where you love some pages, but no, you won't use the rest. So I actually took some pages out of those sticker books and created my own kind of DIY sticker book with the pages that I knew that I was actually going to use. I feel like now that it's coming to the end of 2021, I need to do this process again and get rid of some more. But it was actually a very freeing process because I was able to really get down to what I really loved, what I really needed, and what would work for me. Now, I know some people love collecting the Happy Planner sticker books. I am not one of those people. I'm one of those people that really just want to buy what I really love and what I'll really use. And I've really focused in the last 6 months purchasing from smaller shops. So I purchased from the Coffee Monsters Co., According to Allie, Create with Mandy, Together with KX, Paper Bits Co. There's quite a few shops that I purchased from, and a lot from Canada as well, which I'm really happy with. I'm just looking at how long this video is. It's already about 15 minutes. Okay. But basically, one of the main reason for the main reason for the downsizing and the switching from going from 7 planners to going into 3 planners in 2022 was that it did become just so overwhelming. The just the upkeep of keeping that many stickers and accessories, the upkeep of filming and decorating that many spreads every week, having to take pictures of every single spread every week, it did feel like work, and it didn't feel fun anymore. I really lost the fun. And by trying out different systems, I was able to find that fun in my planning system again. Not to say anything bad about the Happy Planner. I just feel that my style has outgrown what the Happy Planner could provide for me. I needed to find a new planning system to fit my new, I say new, but my planning style. And that is why I have switched to hobonichi. I love the paper. I love the way that you can really customize the, you can make the spreads really work for you. I have looked at so many different spreads in the hobonichi community, and there are people who are absolutely just completely functional, use pen only, while some people fill it with stickers. And I love that there is this variety of planner people in with just the one type of planner, and you have planners all over the world, and it's such a great and welcoming planner community. And I've been using the hobonichi weeks for work for the last couple of weeks, and I've loved it. I've gotten into fountain pens, which is another rabbit hole that could be really expensive to go down. But I feel like I found my passion for planning again after it felt like so much work. I'm so grateful for the experience that I had on the Happy Planner Squad, because it did help me realize what it is that I want in a planning system, what it is that I want as a planner, and help me really rediscover what it is that I love about planning. So thank you guys for joining me for this long chat today. I feel like I'm on a little bit of a soapbox with a TED Talk here, but I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of a picture of my planner journey this last year and why I've switched planner systems. And it's okay to switch planner systems. If you find that something is not working for you, try something new. The point of planning is to help you organize your life and your day-to-day. And if your current planner system isn't doing that for you and it isn't bringing you joy, it's okay to try something else. All right, but that is it for me and Lucy, who's on my lap, who's been amazing, by the way. She's been amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video and want more coffee with Karina's, please let me know. Thank you guys, and have yourselves a great day. Bye. You've been so patient. Oh, no camera for Lucy. Still good.